So today, with the announcement of the raid system and the new gym rework system, there was a couple of leaks about how, with the newest update on the APK mine by the Silk Road, that this might be how legendaries will be introduced into the game. So today, on this episode of Pokemon Go, I wanted to go over some of the predictions of how the legendary Pokemons will be released, and also some information about their max CP and etc. So it's kind of interesting because the first time that we actually got introduced into the legendary Pokemon was actually by accident. I believe it was a woman in Ohio that accidentally got gifted Articuno by Niantic because of some server issue or something like that. And a lot of people trolled her saying it was fake, she didn't really catch it. But actually it turned out that Niantic actually confirmed that she accidentally obtained that Pokemon, and to make it fair, they took it away. So now that was the first unofficial official time that we had legendary in the game. And now with the new rank system, it seems like with eggs hatching with super high CP Pokemon, it might be how the legendaries might be introduced into the game. With a new real life event in Chicago Fest, it might be how some of the legendary Pokemon, maybe Mew or Mewtwo, will be announced for people to capture. But at the same time, if you look at the Pokemon Go announcement for the Pokemon Fest in Chicago, it says there's a couple of events or words that even people that didn't even go to the event, pay tickets, can still participate in. I'm just gonna guess that probably Mewtwo is gonna be a gift from Niantic people who went to that event. As you can even actually see in this video, you can see a lot of people battling Mewtwo in a raid-like system. And once they have defeated Mewtwo, you can see as they all wait on there that Mewtwo's actually been captured. I feel like that's how they're gonna release Mewtwo. And then to make it fair for all other trainers who couldn't make it to Chicago, they'll probably have a raid system around the legendary birds. And going off the legendary birds, there's three legendary birds: Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Each of these Pokemon represent the three teams that trainers have to choose after reaching level 5. Articuno representing Mystic, Valor representing Moltres, and Instinct representing Zapdos. I feel like it'd be really cool if they kept each bird to their specific color, their specific team, just to give it more of a legendary, like, collectible concept of it. But we'll see what they do. And starting with Articuno, just to give you guys how strong these Pokemon are, Articuno's max CP is 2933. Zapdos is the strongest out of all the three birds at max CP of 3330, and then Moltres comes in second at 3272. It should be really interesting that hopefully they release this new episode with the legendary birds. And now going after the mythical or the psychic Pokemon that are legendary that maybe quote unquote might be released in the July 22nd event in Chicago Fest is Mewtwo or Mew. Mewtwo is actually one of the strongest Pokemon in the game at a max CP of 4760. And Mew is right around there at a max CP of 3083. And it's really amazing to see that it took almost a year and a half for any of these Pokemon to be released. But hopefully Niantic actually handles it perfectly, releasing in an amazing way. And moving on to Gen 2 of legendary Pokemon, since we did already have Gen 2 released, it should be sooner than later that we will witness these Pokemons as well. Once again, there's three Pokemons in Gen 2. Similar to the legendary birds, there's legendary dogs. The first one is Sukuno, Raikou, and Entei. The max CP of Sukuno is 2823, Raikou is 3349, and Entei is 3412, being the strongest of the three. And it's pretty cool to see because aside from these three dogs, there's two also legendary Pokemon similar to Mew and Mewtwo, one of them being my all-time favorite, which is Lugia. Lugia actually is one of the strongest, but not the strongest, with a max CP of 3598. I really wish they probably bumped that up to somewhere in the 4000s, making it similar to Ho-Ho and Mewtwo, but once again, I'm going to be really psyched and excited to catch a Lugia. And Ho-Ho comes up as one of the strongest Pokemon in the game, at a CP of 4650. It's a little bit weaker than Mewtwo's max CP of 4760, but it should be a really strong and amazing Pokemon. I feel like Ho-Oh, since it's very essential to the original game creation of Ash seeing Ho-Oh on his first adventure, I feel like it's gonna be like a big event for Ho-Oh and Lugia, hopefully for people to attain them. And similar to Mew in Gen 2, there's another Pokemon, Celebi, which its max CP is 3090, kind of similar to how Mew's max CP is. It is kind of a disappointment when it comes to Celebi in a sense when they had the grass event. A lot of people assumed that Celebi might be introduced in that event. In a way, it would have been really awesome if they did release it during the grass event. But at the same time, it should be interesting to see how Celebi, Mew, like these two smaller legendary Pokemons will be introduced. Will it be an event giveaway? Will it be in a typical race system for anybody around the world to get it? It should be interesting to see. And then finally, in looking at the Sylph Roads APK data mine of the latest update that Niantic will be dropping soon, it seems like legendaries are confirmed. It seems like if you want to battle legendaries in a raid system, instead of getting a typical raid badge or raid system, you actually need a legendary raid system to actually be able to enter a raid with legendary Pokemon. This should be really interesting to see how Niantic will offer this. Will it be something you can get at a Pokestop, at a gym? Something you need a promo code since it seems like they're really trying to push that and get that off the ground soon? Or will it be something you can just go to an event or go somewhere and find it? Yeah, I'm really psyched about to see how this event, this new update is gonna go because it took almost I would say another 7 months since the launch of Pokemon Go for people to get really excited. It did seem like the game was being more of an event-like game, but with this new gym work update, Legendaries coming out soon, and Gen 3 on the horizon, it should be really fun to see what's gonna happen in this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll be dropping up another video coming up in the next couple of days on Gen 3 and what you can expect with Gen 3 and who you should be catching and focusing on. Hope you guys have a good day and hit the like subscribe button.